Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. Welcome to today's video. Today I am doing a very requested video. I swear the most asked question in my DMs is, how do you edit your photos? What filters do you use? All of the above. So today I'm answering your questions, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the whole process of having the photo very raw to it being ready to go up on Instagram. Also, just wanted to quickly apologize if you guys can hear the fan or whatever. I actually might turn it down a little bit, but I need to have it on because Brisbane is so freaking hot right now. We'll put it on medium, but that's as low as I'm going. So I'm gonna screen record my phone, pop it in the side so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing to my photo. My Instagram theme has changed quite a lot over the years. I remember I used to do like really vibrant and like high contrast pictures, and then I went through a phase where everything was kind of like a white background, and now I don't really know what I'm doing. My theme is kind of like a muted background, and then I'm obviously in color, living my best life. But yeah, if you guys are interested and don't already, my Instagram is just georgiawoodford_. I post a lot on there. That's probably where you'll most frequently find me. I'm literally on there on a daily basis. And yeah, I post quite a lot of pics on there. So basically with my photos, a lot of them I do try to shoot in really good lighting. That's like my biggest thing. I don't really take pictures like in the shade and stuff. Sometimes if I do happen to get a picture and it's not in direct sun, or you know, it's not very bright, I can kind of edit it to make it look like it is, but it kind of helps me out if yeah, I've got a picture and it's very vibrant already. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. So to take my pictures, I use my phone. I've got an iPhone X, and I used to take them on my camera. I think they just look a lot more real if I use my phone. As long as I get them in good lighting, I'm good to go. And yeah, I just use the camera app on the iPhone, but there are a few apps that I use, all of which I'm 99% sure are free. So the first one is Lightroom. Lightroom is actually how I edit my pictures, so that's where I have all of my presets. I change the colors, all of that kind of stuff. I also use FACETUNE, not to change my face. I use FACETUNE for the whitening tool, and I'll go through that later. And then the only other app that I'm going to talk about today is the app Preview, which is a really cool app if you do like Instagram or do post a lot of content on Instagram. Helps you just like plan out your feed and make sure your pictures look nice together before you actually post it. Highly recommend. Anyway, so I'm going to start recording my screen now, and we're going to edit a pic together. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you today. I'm going to edit a photo that I just took in this outfit. But here is where I put all of the content that like I'm ready to post. These are like all ready to go onto Instagram. I just need to like fit them into my feed. So I've hearted the pictures that I liked that got taken today, and I'm going to be editing this one. It's not my favorite picture, but it's a good example for me to show you guys how I edit it. So I'm going to use this picture, and we're going to start off by going into Lightroom. So you can see I've got a lot of pictures in here, and I'm just going to add the photo that we want to work with today. And then I go along the bottom, and right at the end is presets. Now presets, I have my own. I've kind of like created ones that work well with my theme. And this is them. It's like a radiance pack. Do not ask me why I named some of them things that I did. But yeah, brunch is probably my favorite, hence why it's at the top. And see, obviously some of them just don't work for certain pictures. It depends how bright the picture is, how dark the picture is naturally. So yeah, it depends what needs to be done. Sometimes I'll come on here and be like, yep, that's the perfect filter, and just adjust something very small. Like I could do that with this filter with brunch, but I'm going to show you guys how I kind of created my presets, because they're all different, but they're edited in similar ways. So on Lightroom you already get a few of their presets, and I just go into color, as you can see, and then I click on bright. It doesn't do a lot, it just kind of helps brighten up the photo a little bit. So I use that, and then we're going to properly edit it. So first thing I'll do is go into light, and depending, the main thing for me is like my skin tone. That's what I normally am focusing on, and also the lightness of the background, because we're gonna kind of mute it anyway a little bit later. So I'll normally start off with shadows, whites and blacks. This is where the magic happens. So shadows, as you can see, gets really dark or quite bright. I do like it quite bright. I think it brings out the like contrast a little bit more. And then white, you can obviously make it bright or darker. I'm not really too fussed. That one's around there is probably all right. And then blacks, again, you can make it a little bit brighter. I'm not really too fussed on that. I don't think it changes too much, but with some pictures, blacks is really important. And then because I manipulated shadows a little bit, I'm going to change the contrast. So I should be sitting on the side, sorry. So I'm going to up the contrast a little bit. I just think it makes it look a little bit more real. 8's probably pretty good. And then I don't think I need to change the exposure for this photo, but sometimes yeah, it'll be like a little bit dark or something, and I'll want to manipulate that a little bit, but I think with this photo we're pretty good today. So then I'll go into color, and this is where you can manipulate skin tones and stuff. Sometimes I'll like manipulate, you know, the actual like colors. Obviously I don't make it that dramatic, but yeah, if I am not tanned, hint, I change my skin color so I look tanned in the photo. My skin tone I'm not too mad about. I'm gonna put the red up just a little tiny bit, pop that on 3, and I don't think I need to change the orange. Sometimes I'll change the saturation as well, because that'll make me look a little bit more tanned. Might just add it to like 0.5 or something like that. I think that's pretty good. And then I go up to the top right and it's mix, and this is where you get to be a little bit more specific with your colors. So the main ones I use are the red, orange or yellow, depending on what colors are in the photo. Occasionally I'll do green and blue, but I never really use the last 3. So today I'm going to use the orange. I don't actually know what hue means, but I don't really touch that. I normally go down to luminous and saturation, so obviously you can make your skin tone look really bright or a bit darker, so you can really manipulate your skin tone here. I don't do anything crazy. Luminance I normally just put up like 1 or something, because I like to have a little bit of a glow on my skin. And then saturation, yeah, we might make it a tiny little bit darker, maybe just 3. I'm pretty happy with that. There's not really any red in this photo, so I don't really need to do anything there. Yellow probably won't change much either. Oh yeah, it kind of changes my background, so we might kind of pop that up a little bit. Yeah, 10's pretty good. Saturation, look, I'm not too fussed on that one. And yeah, all the other colors are pretty good, so I'm happy with that. There's obviously some other things that you can do here, depending on your photos, but that's generally what I will do to get like the colors right, and that's what I'll spend my time doing in Lightroom. I'll make sure that the colors all look good, and my skin tone is right, because I don't want to be too orange and I don't want to be too pale. I try to make my skin fit together in my photos. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I'm happy with that. So we're going to save that to camera roll. Easy peasy. And now I'm going to take you through FACETUNE. So this gets a very bad rap, and I obviously know that you can do some crazy stuff in FACETUNE. That's not what I'm here for, not what I'm about. If you do that, all cool, but yeah, today that's not what I'm going to be showing you. So we're going to grab the photo that we just edited, and I really don't do too much in FACETUNE, but this is how I get my background to be muted. So this background's pretty good and probably would fit into my my feed pretty well, but I just like to make it that little bit better. So we're going to go to retouch and we're going to go to whiten, and this is just where I'll whiten the background. I'll put the whiten up really high, so to 100, just so I can see where I'm colouring in, and I'll literally just colour in everything that I want to be lighter. And yeah, you can just like zoom in and colour in for a little bit. It's actually very therapeutic. I love editing photos. I literally feel like I'm colouring in. Some photos are kind of hard to do this with, especially if there's lots going on in the background, which is why I try to be very picky about where I get my photos. But sometimes, you know, you're just out and about capturing life, and yeah, we make it work. So yeah, I just go along, do this, get in every little corner of the pic. This photo is actually pretty easy to edit. Some photos are a little bit more difficult, as I said before. But yeah, just go along and make sure everything that you want to mute is coloured in. So yeah, now it's on 100, so obviously my background is super whited out. This is how I used to have my theme, but I'm not really about that anymore because it doesn't work like that for most photos. But I'm going to take it from 100, and normally I'll put it around the 50 to 60 mark, so around here. So it's still very bright. It has lifted up the colours quite a lot. So this is what it originally was, and we're bringing it to about here. So there's still colour in the background, it's just a little bit muted. I'm probably gonna put it on, yeah, 53 is pretty good. I don't mind that. I like that. I like how this photo has turned out. So then I'm just gonna click the tick to add that, and I will do this occasionally just to make it pop a little bit more. I know a lot of people do this, but this is probably the most altering thing that I do, and it's whitening my eyes. I just do this so that my eyes pop a little bit more, but yeah, I don't do anything crazy. Yeah, as you can see, this is normal. I just bring it up. I don't do anything crazy. I'll probably leave it at about 65. So if you look at that, there's not that much difference. I don't alter like my face or anything like that. And yeah, I used to whiten my teeth. I'll show you guys how you can do that. You just zoom into your chompers and start colouring in. And I'm not really for the really like fake look. Like if you put this on 100, it's like, no, whose teeth look like that? So I try and yeah, make it look as natural as possible. So that's my natural teeth. I'll probably just do 19 maybe, yeah, just so that they're a little bit wider. But I whiten my teeth anyway, and so if I've got good lighting, it's fine. I don't normally need to do too much to my teeth. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the photo. So I'm going to save that to my camera roll, and then we'll go into the preview app. And this is, oh, you need internet, hold up, take it off airplane mode. I did that so I wouldn't get notification. So it loads your Instagram. So this is my Instagram. And then you can, yeah, add photos and you can move them around, play around with it and see what you like. But then I'm just gonna add the photo, whoops, that we just edited. This is the final edition. Oh, and it fits perfectly in there. I don't know where I would put this in my theme. Yeah, maybe there. There you go. That's pretty good. I think that looks good. I would upload it like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for how I edit a picture. As I said, it's different for all kinds of photos. I'll show you really quick with one that's like not edited. Say for example, I was going to edit this photo. I'll first of all start around playing around with my personal presets. So yeah, it makes a big difference, I think. And this helps me out a lot, especially if I'm in a hurry and I just have to like quickly edit something. I try to enjoy the process, but yeah, it depends what the photo looks like already, what the lighting's like. I'd probably have to change a bit of this, but Cove is probably looking pretty good. I just have to like up the brightness and play around with my skin tone. But that is how I edit my Instagram pictures. I hope you enjoyed me taking you through like the whole kind of process of how I get from a raw photo to actually having it ready to go up on my Instagram. As I said, every photo is different. Some are super difficult to like make work in your theme, and the example I showed you was pretty easy because it kind of was the vibe that I was going for. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I get to the Instagram pic stage. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. Wow, I'm the worst sneezer. That was disgusting. I hope you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this. I'll see you in my next video super soon. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you super soon. Bye. I think I said super soon twice. Why do I keep doing this? Georgia, stop. Just stop recording.
But I wish I could rewind, baby.